Teri Nathan and we're ripping stuff open on camera because packaging is fun. Actually,
no, it's not. You know what, WizKids, can we take a moment? You know, why is it that you looked at the gaming peripheral packaging of the early 2000s, the kind made of razor blades, and said, you know what, we want that. We want that for
diamonds
everything.
and razor blades.
Jesus.
But no, you know what? Like, it prevents people from sticking them in their pants to shoplift. So, yeah, clearly, this is the solution.
Because it would cut off anything else in their pants? Is that what you're implying?
That might be the case. I'm just saying.
Holy crap! Sharp.
Get a good pair of scissors. You're gonna want them. It's a good investment, guys.
So this is the Ballista.
The Ballista. It's a tiny thing. I actually think
it also looks like it's the only War Machine.
It doesn't have any twist ties on it either, which is like, that makes me happy having unpacked a few of these already. And just almost like, I cry on the inside, guys. This is the pain I do for you. I cry on the inside.
There are a lot of these silly things that we have to get.
Oh,
Dwarven Siege Weapon. So apparently, if it tries to move a lot, it's a lot of red.
Oh my gosh! That is a lot of red. Holy. Yeah, it's not very mobile.
Calamity is the named version. It can have 4 Captain Morgans.
It's 35 points!
4
Captain Morgans are really sticking with that?
I told you, I am calling them Captain Morgans from now on. If you're going to hero pose as an icon.
Okay, then. Okay, we'll go with it. Level 7 though for the Ballista, which means it goes like last.
Also has its
all
own.
The things.
Its own.
It has its own scenario. Okay, I'm reading the scenario now. Legion points. Oh my god, it's a Balagos versus Calamity scenario. We're playing this like ASAP. 80 points of Balagos plus minions plus upgrades, and 50 points of Calamity plus.
So
upgrades.
it is literally this.
Plus something.
With 15 points worth of upgrade. Alright, I'm
plus
going to quickly
Balagos,
build it.
who's... Balagos, like, I think he starts at, like, 43 points?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
so you get to gear him up to the 9.
And there's 6 tokens. Calamity wins if Balagos is reduced to 0 health. The Red Dragon and his minions flee if this happens. Oh. Balagos wins only by wiping out Calamity and all the training Ballistae. Read after battle 2. After battle 2. There's multiples in this. And I think that's the other thing I like about the adventures is there are campaign artifacts in the packs. We haven't really talked about them. I haven't really had a chance to explore that. Because we haven't really played obviously we haven't played a campaign. But those are cool things to have. And I love, I don't know, this isn't special to us, but like mini wargamers and campaigns go together like mini wargamers and beer go together, I would say. So
boom, 49 points of Calamity.
Wow, that is 4.
Those are the 4 Captain Morgans to make that happen.
Alright, well, we've got it on video. You've already made your thing. I've got a red dragon. We'll make this happen eventually.
Woo!
3x3 table has to happen. So yeah, that's the Ballista. I think it's cool. I really like this set. Oh man, look at this. These are scenario tokens. Look at that. Look at the scenario tokens in this pack. Those are for the scenario adventure. Sorry, adventure number 3.5. And dude, that's cool. I love that objective token.
Yep.
Markerage. That's darn cool. And they have stats. That's awesome. All right. Well, I'm pretty thrilled about this.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually a little pleasantly surprised because when I first saw the Ballista, it's obviously the least flashy release.
Oh my gosh, right?
It is something that I don't think that I would have picked up on my own, you know, because like again,
the fact that it has a named version though is really cool,
hilarious, right?
Like I've named my Ballista.
You know, but I mean, like, that's the thing is, like, when you look in the store, the mage looks incredible.
Yeah.
The big stuff is amazing. The frost giant, the green dragon, the big troop packs, which we're gonna, you know, which we're getting to. You know, they all look cool, and then you've got that pack that is just one lonely Ballista, and it's not impressive. And I would have never thought that the pack could be this interesting. You know, realistic.
Really is.
It really is, and again. It comes with a bunch of stuff, which, granted, you know, must be a siege weapon, must be a siege weapon. But, like, presumably we're going to have future siege weapon releases, and these cards might end up having a little more versatility.
I mean, that was like when Star Trek Attack Wing first came out, the cards you had were kind of all you played with.
Yeah, totally.
But even now, like, the stuff in the Nigvar expansion is stuff I still go back to because it's just that good.
Because you're married to Gao Talk.
Gao Talk is amazing. But I'm sure that we're going to see
although
a lot
I prefer
of these cards.
Maron.
We're not talking. Do not bring dishonor into this house. but I think that, like, yeah, you're right when you say, when we look at this thing on the shelf, it's really not spectacular in any remarkable way.
Yeah.
But inside the pack, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. And
well, again, I would not have expected the fact that it could move. First of all, it can move.
There's a scenario in here that is specifically like, hey, you have the starter set and this expansion, here's a game you can play, like, right away. Like, that's all you need. We've given you everything in the pack. And, you know, I know a lot of people are watching these videos because they like the OP events and they like the competitive nature of these kinds of games. But the fact of the matter is that when you're playing these games to bring people into the game or bring people into the hobby as a whole, like we plan on doing with our daughter when it comes to playing miniature games, because this is the game she is so excited to play.
Wait, we have a kid?
I know, right? Having this stuff is really cool, and having these like little scenarios, you know, they're really well appreciated. She would
love to be a dragon facing down the little ballista.
Yeah,
because she thinks it would be funny.
Yeah,
and totally. She loves the dragon. She loves that kind of stuff. So I mean, like, yeah, the fact that this is literally a playable, and I'm surprised it is 35 points.
Holy
but I mean, like, you know, because like when I was looking at it where it said, you know, 120 to 200 points, I was like, yeah, 200 points. And then I was thinking about it. I was like, could we fill that? Like, would we have to buy multiple starter sets and play generic versions? But the answer is no. I mean, I built a 49-point ballista right there. Like, so you're just
and there's more cards in there that.
Oh yeah, there are cards that I did not use.
There, you know, you can do it. I mean, you run out of upgrade slots, but you know, you can still build a pretty robust thing. And we played a 50-point game. Like, we could play a 50-point game with this thing easily. Oh yeah, I could just have my ballista stare down a dragon, and it would be just as fair. Yeah, exactly. So I think that's cool. So yeah, if you're checking this thing out and you're like, I don't know, maybe pass. No, that's not happening. If only for the freaking scenario of dragon versus ballista, which is that's just darn cool. Okay, all right. Let's open the next pack. Check out the next video. Check out the next video. Oh, also hit like and subscribe.